hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things.
What's up?
Back at it again. Y'all heard what I said, Sports Entertainment Podcast. Right here with Telp. They don't want none.
Since day one.
Diesel D. Y'all switch on the phone. We here to talk about the NBA playoffs, to give y'all our predictions for the first round. So we just gonna go right into it. Let's move on to the 3-6 matchup. You got the Warriors against the Nuggets. That series. Who y'all got?
It's the most hurtful series to me because I don't want
nobody
nobody to lose.
I got the Warriors.
I want both teams to go to the next round.
I got Warriors in 5 or 6. If Nuggets don't win Game 3, they lose.
Oh yeah, it's over.
It's over.
5. But if they win Game 3, I still got the Warriors in 6. I don't think the Nuggets got enough firepower to stay with the Warriors. It's gonna be a struggle. I think it's gonna be different at home. I think the Nuggets could get their stuff together at home and win them too.
One, I know the league missed the Warriors dynasty, but they gotta get it together. Like I feel like there's been no, what I have to say, unfair officiating except for this series. I agree with Darren. If the Nuggets don't win this next game, I don't want to say sweep because Jokic is such a great player, but when he's frustrated. Like, it's almost guaranteed he getting ejected. Ain't no frustrated and I'm going to still stay in and play. Like, I'm done with the game.
You saw it last year in the second round against the Suns.
Yeah, and I knew once he got the first tech, I knew the second tech was coming. It was a matter of time. And it was some questionable calls. Like, how can Jokic get hit every play and then Jordan Poole go down the lane and get a little swipe and go to the line? Like
when Jokic got his first sack, it was like the Wiggins went to the basket. He didn't even foul him. And that's why he got his first time.
Like, I feel like it's unfair to keep showing Jamal Murray warming up when you already told us he's not playing at all this season. Like, the fuck do you keep showing it? Why y'all even wasting this man's time? To me, you hurting his rehabilitation if he's not fucking playing this season. They need to be continue to sit down. He can work more in the off season. Yeah. Like the nigga was whole suited up in a whole uniform last game. For what reason?
He was.
He was in uniform.
They keep saying he got a chance of coming back.
But they keep saying he's not.
They keep switching up.
So my thing is, cool. Aaron Gordon sometime. I don't know if he's fucking Aaron Gordon.
See, now coming home, I definitely think Aaron Gordon gonna play better.
But
and they need him to.
But the scariest thing is, we may have just welcomed a third splash brother. Into the Warriors.
He's gonna do that on the road.
When we didn't know. Not saying he's gonna do that, but I don't think he's gonna fall off no time soon. Jordan Poole is here out of the University of Michigan.
But to me, I told you this Nuggets team struggled throughout the season, and if they end up getting swept or losing in 5 or not, I wouldn't be surprised.
Down 48 and 34 is a struggle.
They have trouble stopping. It's a struggle from that 2 previous
with
years.
The reigning and defending about to be 2-time MVP.
Just because he's the MVP, that's him.
Without your second and third best player.
Don't mean the team is struggling. That's him. The team can still struggle.
But yeah, Warriors in 4 or 5. If Nuggets don't win this next game, if Nuggets win this next game, Warriors in 5 or 6, because they just don't have enough to beat this Warriors team. Not the Warriors and the officials. Sure.
They better put Capazzo back in that pitch to take Bones out.
Bones
gonna hit them threes, get that defense in there. That's what you need right now, defense.
Yeah. What you guys with?
Warriors in 5.
Nick.
Nuggets nice nigga game out, but you got Hot Dog and Boogie on the sideline ready to fight and shit. That shit fucked up their whole composure.
Yeah, man, they cool. They was sitting next to each other.
Yeah, they were sitting.
You
know, Boogie the savvy vet. So Will being a Baltimore nigga, he probably tried to walk past Boogie, and Boogie grabbed him like, "Yo, bro, come here, bro. Hey, I don't let that shit get to you. I talk shit, yeah. No, I talk shit too. No, nigga, you was right. All this, so they good, but at the same time, I don't even feel like it's that. I know Malone talked about it, but they just overwhelmed by they just don't I think Jokic know he don't have enough firepower. Yeah. And instead of him trying to get mad, continuing to play a team effort, this is the same thing. He just happened to be playing the wrong team. You end up playing the Warriors, my nigga. Jazz, I got Nuggets. Memphis, I got Nuggets. Minnesota, I got Nuggets. But y'all playing the Warriors. And it's not looking good.
I got Warriors in 6. I believe the Nuggets gonna play better. They gotta get one at home, like you said. Like if they lose next game, it's over.
Next game, triple W.
Yeah,
I just don't know if that triple double gonna be a win.
But like you said, the Warriors just have a lot more firepower than the Nuggets, and the Nuggets role players, they not really helping Jokic.
Yeah,
not to along the fact that the referees letting Draymond Green clobber Jokic on every play.
Draymond do what he want and then get
and
one
don't
bucket
call nothing.
and act like he got.
So what are you gonna do about it
I'll definitely think
when he's not getting calls?
I'll definitely think he'll get the calls at home.
When you going against the Warriors, my nigga? You know the referees let him?
He'll get the calls.
He already got the splash trios now.
They gonna sneak in a Draymond Tech next game just to make it seem like they being fair.
Oh, God.
I want to see who repping that game. That's what I want to see.
But not be Gucci.
Add my Lord Gucci.
Or Zach.
Is Iron Boy Tyler Ford?
No. If Gucci repping, you guaranteed to get a tech in that game. No matter if it's defense in 3 seconds.
Do you like this pick, Jordan Poole, by the Warriors?
Maybe the worst pick in the draft so far.
There we go.
And there's nothing against Jordan Poole. No offense, dude. I think the guy could be a rotation NBA player someday. But if you're going to get a guy who can come in and make shots, you're picking a sophomore. You're picking a guy who's 20 years old and has some growth to do. This is a guy that you likely could have gotten as an undrafted free agent. So this is such an overdraft. Like when we talk about that Cam Johnson pick at number 11 being an overdraft, this is much more of an overdraft. There's less at stake here because you're picking in the low 20s. You're not picking in the lottery. But this is an absolutely inexplicable pick by the Warriors.
Everybody not made for the playoffs. And I don't know if y'all can see that around the league, but you look around the league, everybody just not cut out for the playoffs. And, GP is showing that with his toughness and, with the mindset that he has, you come out and you do what you do. But, you got to give credit to guys who show up in the playoffs because it's just not a normal thing around this league. You look around and some guys that you think are guys are not guys in the playoffs, and that's just what it is.
All right, let's move on to the last matchup. We got 4 Dallas Mavericks.
Before you go to the next one, speaking of refs, y'all know that Scott Foster ref the game tonight, and Chris Paul has lost 14 straight games that Scott Foster has ref.
Yeah.
It's dating back to the Rockets and them. I don't know that they probably saw that on purpose. Said, "Yeah, we gonna get Scott Foster."
Nah, they lost this one, bitch.
They did. All right, last matchup: 4 seed Dallas Mavericks against 5 Utah Jazz. Darn boys, Mavericks. All right, let's see. We all got predictions for this.
Predictions. Before we talk about predictions, anything. They doing the Mavericks and the Jazz dirty. They putting them on 88 2 games in a row.
I told you, they are not coming on
back-to-back
national
games.
television without Luka Doncic. Donovan Mitchell was
Well, they
not
should have
enough.
put the games on different
Donovan
days
Mitchell
then.
is not enough to put them on TV. The same reason
They
why
tried,
Toronto and Philly keep coming on NBA.
Why you think Toronto
Because
always comes on NBA?
Toronto don't have a
always going
superstar. They don't have a superstar.
That ain't nothing
Yeah,
different with Toronto.
that's
But at the same time, remember that year when Toronto and Milwaukee played first round? Giannis wasn't a superstar yet. And I mean, they had Kawhi.
I could have sworn one of the times with the Raptors, 3 of their games came on the 18.
So, all right, go ahead.
You could go first, Don. This your boy.
If the Mavericks could play like they did in Game 2, they still got a chance. If they gonna end up playing no games at all. I got the Mavericks in 7 or the Jazz in 7.
See, and that's the thing. I never thought I'd say this, but Luka Doncic is the X factor. He's the X factor.
Exactly.
Does Luka Doncic play Game 3? I don't think so. But I think Dallas comes out with the same intensity. I don't know which way this game is going to go because Dallas is home. I mean Utah is home, and you know how they get in Utah, so that should get rowdy. Like Jalen Brunson 40 again. I don't know. But at the same time, I think Doncic does come back Game 4 either way, win or loss, and Doncic he's a big piece, and I like Don, but I don't know how I want to name Utah, but I just feel like this Utah team remind me of the Darren Williams, Carlos Boozer Utah team. Like, they good enough to get there, but I never see them as a championship contender none of these years.
Say
And
they Gonzaga, NBA.
depending on which way Game 3 goes.
Yeah.
If Dallas wins Game 3 and Luka comes back Game 4, Dallas in 7. If Utah wins Game 3 and Luka comes back, I still think Dallas can win in 7.
Yeah, I agree with you and disagree with you. I actually think Utah has the perfect team to actually get to the finals and win, but they have to play. They have to play together and play right and make their shots. You got the star Donovan Mitchell, veteran Bogdanovich, went to the playoffs. All that defensive stopper Gobert, other veteran Mike Conley that could do something, and they definitely made that bench better this year. With Jordan Clarkson, you got Rudy Gay just sitting over there, not knowing what he gonna get in, and you got a couple of other people over there that could do stuff.
I'm gonna give, and just how you just hit me with I agree and disagree, I agree and disagree with you. I got 2 words why I don't think the Utah Jazz have the perfect team to get to a championship, even win a championship, and his name is Terrence Mann. Y'all lost to Terrence Mann-led Clippers last year, so I don't want to hear none of that shit. Kawhi went down. Paul George was playoff P, but y'all let Terrence Mann be the X factor of a series.
And y'all lost Blue at home, a pivotal Game 5.
That last year was the year to show me
why they was the number 1 seed.
Why everybody else was getting injuries and y'all was intact.
No, they had an injury. Mike Conley was out.
Man, Mike Conley don't match up to no fucking Kawhi Leonard.
I didn't say he does, but Mike Conley's still a big part of that team. They played different with him. They played different without him.
Yeah, they played different yesterday with that nigga having 0 points too.
That's because he was in foul trouble.
So 0 points. Foul trouble kept you from not scoring.
Nigga, Stifle ain't even hit a field goal in Game 1.
But he's not going to do that every game.
Like you just said, to me, I feel you just proved the point of why they don't want to be a championship. Say, why the fuck is Rudolph Gay just not over there?
I was about to say that. Why is
bro?
Juancho Ern Gomez and
Why
Daniel House getting bucked over Rudy Gay? Why are they getting bucked over him?
You ask. That's like the same name as Steve Nash in my market show.
Like
you ask.
Come on, Quinn Snyder, you're a better coach than that.
I like Quinn Snyder, and like Charles and them said something about it too, but I feel like there's some way that I can sneak in the Kill Walker Alexander into the rotation over Juancho Hernan Gomez, bro. I need somebody to really fill a decent void from the Joe Ingles.
Yeah.
Because Clausen's not doing that.
Haven't been doing that.
No.
Juancho been taking
All Juancho
minutes.
do is be out there running up and down the court like Royce O'Neal, basically. But Royce O'Neal give you defense.
I seen towards the end of the season, Juancho had a couple of good games.
Well, against people who was injured. You know, everybody, how the people not gonna be playing under the season. They gonna be having some dirt. They gonna be having some G League players in.
Royce O'Neal actually had a decent game like this.
About downtime.
My guys, we have to win one of them games in Utah. We have to. Even if Luka not playing.
I honestly feel like they win Game 3 because if Utah do the same shit they did in Game 3, leaving Maxi Klebers open in the corner for 3 because Gobert just refused to play his man. We want to keep giving Gobert excuse. This man is a 3-time defensive player of the year. We got to stop giving him an excuse for him not playing his man. We keep saying, oh, Donovan Mitchell ain't get there in time. My nigga, if everybody else is playing man and you're playing zone, staying on the box spot, Klebers at the 3, that's your person. It's his I understand your specialty is help defense. When somebody drive past, you want to block every fucking shot. But if the nigga you're playing is a 3-point shooter, bro, you gotta at least be past the box.
See?
Yeah.
And that's when
we can't keep saying that's Donovan and them for.
In some of the games, that's why I was criticizing Kid.
And that's why I feel like that helps put Rudy Gay in the game when you can't use Hassan Whiteside and Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Like, why is Rudy not getting no bump?
Because, look, Maxey was hitting in game 2. That's why he took out Dwight Powell. The switch, but it was other games when I felt like he could have kept Dwight Powell.
And I would just start Maxey at center.
But Darren Warren's Dwight Powell
been getting working.
Not when I don't want the nigga to come back in the game.
that wasn't a reason. Maxey was hitting his shots, and they needed that. They kept leaving them open, so you had Cleveland in the game.
But honestly, even with Cleveland not hitting his shots, I like Cleveland defense. He reads offensive well. He gets in passing lanes. He reads picks. He gets charges. If you not catching Dwight Powell off the pick and roll or catching him for oops and he not rebounding, he's useless because he 4 points, 4 rebounds if he's not in the offense, and that's where Luka helps him stay involved because honestly, then would he get you 6-7 assists? But Brunson and Dinwiddie not really focused on getting a fucking Dwight Powell involved. They're surrounded by niggas who can get themselves open shots in position.
But that's every game with them too. You never know if it's gonna be a Dwight Powell game or a Maxey game. That happened to be a Maxey game, been like that all season.
But I feel like Maxey benefits no matter who, as long as he's on the floor. I feel like Dwight Powell needs Doncic.
Yeah, I see him.
I don't think that's true because game 1 Dwight Powell played good.
You think that's good? I think that was a good ass game for Dwight Powell. But how long are we going to just let 10 points, 3 rebounds be good for Dwight Powell?
I mean, that's enough for
think
him.
Maxey does more than Dwight Powell all around.
But
all I'm saying is they had the same
stats
in game 1, but I feel like Maxey's contribution matter more than Dwight Powell's.
Of course, if he hitting threes, but if he not though, it's a different story.
Somebody got hit the threes.
That's how people want to hit threes.
You got them.
It's raining loud as shit.
What you got, Swedge?
If Dallas win this next game, I have Dallas in 6 because Utah don't know how to keep no leads in games. And Donovan Mitchell tired of being in Utah. Really go bad soft as shit.
They said, I saw Julius Randle at game 1. And they said the Knicks are trying to recruit Donovan Mitchell.
What?
Julius Randle was at game 1.
Since you just said that the Mavericks in game 1 looked like they was remind me of the New York Knicks with Reggie Bullock on that.
Bullock actually looking pretty decent.
Yeah, he hit them, knock them threes.
Like Bullock is one of them niggas. I don't mind Bullock 40 minutes. Because he fits his role.
And guess how many minutes he played? 45. He played 40. I think he was either 44 or 45.
He a pretty good defender too. That's why I don't I don't mind Finney playing 40 minutes.
Him and Finney
I don't need
the whole
Finney to give
half.
me 15, 20 points, but Finney gonna be up and down that motherfucking court all over the place.
He's gonna defense and them corner threes and hustling. So me, I think Luka's gonna come back. I have the Mavericks in 7. No matter how you look at it, I think Luka's gonna come back. On one hand, why I say Mavs in 7, I just look at how they play and how Utah plays. Looking at Utah, I just don't think they got the team to do it. I mean, they can get past the series, but when you look at them, it's just not there. Like, you got Donovan Mitchell going 10 for 32s. You got Royce on there running up and down the court, but Donovan is a hawk. Stifle to do whatever he's supposed to do. But like you said, when he's giving open shots, he's not doing that. And then they're not even, their bench is not doing anything.
Yeah.
And Mike Conley's inconsistent. On the other hand, you got Jalen Brunson coming into his own. Jordan Clarkson inconsistent.
Jordan Clarkson inconsistent.
You got Dinwiddie coming into his own. And then you got Faison and Bullock
when
playing
the Jazz is on and clicking and hitting them threes, that's when they deadly.
They are.
But if not,
they are though.
Especially at home. But if not.
But then if you throw Luka in that mix, that makes Dallas even more. Dallas is already playing good without him against.
And don't forget, they praising the Celtics. Don't forget, we had the second best defense since All-Star break, just like the Celtics had the best defense since All-Star break. So our defense is what's really keeping us in the game.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Utah wins, but I just see Dallas point out, especially if Luka coming back, like seeing how the Mavericks just played, how they stayed in the game. These 2 games at home. Like, they can do that every game because the way the Mavericks play, how their pace, the pace they play.
I just like we've been saying early in the season how the playoffs is wide open. I honestly feel like, and it's not me being biased, I ain't got no hate, no animosity toward the Jazz. I think they decent, but I feel like you could have put Utah against any of the other 7 seeds, and I think they could lose the series.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like if you could have put them against the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans could beat the Jazz in the series. The Timberwolves. I think
any team could beat the Jazz.
Any of those other 7 teams went up against Utah. I feel like they would beat Utah in the series because Utah. You said Utah when they on them threes, cool. And they streaky throughout the season, but we always like to forget that the season is not the playoffs. Like you can go on a 17, 18 game win streak in the fucking regular season and not play none of those teams more than once in that 17, 18 game win streak, but you're focused on one team for at least 7 games.
Yeah, and just like the Nuggets, the Jazz been struggling. I don't know what it is.
No,
Now
you can say they have been.
All I'm saying is Jason Kidd is smart enough, former champion, basically a former triple-double threat, to figure out this Utah Jazz team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all it takes is game 3. A couple aggressive drives from Dinwiddie and Brunson. You got stifling foul trouble. Now you're trying to find glue, a.k.a. Whiteside, to fill in a void.
You know what I'm saying?
Whiteside is not stifled.
Hey,
He not.
He better than him.
No,
I think
he
Whiteside
not.
should be in the game anyway. I don't even know why he took
If
a
Whiteside in the
backup.
game over Stifle, fucking
I don't even
Jazz,
know
how
why
you losing in
I
5?
don't know why he took a backup role to that man.
It's our exposure fault for giving Bam the starting position over Whiteside.
Sacramento did it
Bam was
too.
a power forward anyway.
Exactly.
You could've
Why
played
they stop both
of
of them?
Sacramento did the same thing.
I don't
He
know.
went back to Sacramento for another season. I don't know why.
That nigga going back for the minimum too. That was his fault. Nigga, that's your fault. You decided to sign
Man,
a
look at
minimum.
Whiteside career. Y'all keep treating that man.
How many times you gonna bring up
Hadn't
this
been one of the
Whiteside
best defensive
shit?
players since he came in the league.
I actually know he was because he couldn't even stay on the team at first.
And he's still out there getting his these blocks.
Remember he was trying to get his. Remember at first he was trying to get his 2K rating up, when he got released from the Kings. So he's got on that heat and started getting the triple double
2K
block.
rating was higher than the fine dude said. I said that nigga was high as hell.
He was.
I don't
When
believe
he was
that.
on Portland, he was the highest center. Even when the bubble started, he was the highest center. Even though they knew Nurkic was playing, they still had Whiteside at
And
the
then
top.
they immediately took him down once Nurkic had a good game.
That man was dominating. He was the reason Travis even made the bubble.
This is Shaq. I said tonight that you are one of my favorite players, but you don't have what it takes to get to the next level. I said it on purpose. I want you to hear it. What do you have to say about that?
All right. That's it.
That's it?
All right. That's it.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
I wanted you to hear it.
I've been hearing, Shaq, I've been hearing that since my rookie year. You know, I'm just going to get better and do what I do.
Good.
At the end of the
Thank
day.
you. Well, that's what I wanted you to hear you say.
Yes,
Love
sir.
your game, brother. Keep it up. Luka, you know you're one of my favorite players. Teach me how to say great job in your language, please, brother.
How? Sorry, can you repeat?
Teach me how to say great job in your language.
Zelo dobro.
Zelo vabado?
So, yeah. This means very good.
All right. Zelo vabado, brother. Zelo vabado.
I'll teach you the bad words later.
All right.
Alright. To end off, the AA got down, true false.
Hey, goddamn.
Will the Suns make it back to the finals? True or false?
Did Booker playing? I say yeah.
Fall. I would always like for CP3 to get the championship, but I feel like this that false perspective where everything look good for him, but all it takes is one slip up.
Yeah.
We got a random team that ain't been to a championship in 40 years in the championship.
I'm saying true. They're gonna beat the Warriors in the conference finals.
That's what I got.
The second question: will we see another parlay of Papa Towns and Papa Morant in Game 3?
What the hell?
Because these motherfuckers getting a lot of TV time, man.
True.
True.
Looks like they was showing him like he was about to.
Hey yo, Papa Morant was getting hella time. It was like he fucking promoting some grills, some gangster grills mixtape, yeah.
The only reason that nigga was getting all the time is he looked like Usher.
Yo, say he look like he about to do some dance moves.
He's about to start dancing.
You don't have to come.
Hey,
True or false? The last one.
last one.
Should we confirm Jordan Poole is a third splash, bro?
No.
False.
Haven't been enough time.
Not enough
False.
time.
You don't agree?
No.
Alright.
I give him a couple more seasons.
Exactly. You need seasons.
Think you gonna be in the G League next year?
No.
Dang, y'all niggas terrible.
Yo,
Come
you
on,
need,
yo.
you need at least a
He
season.
need a couple more seasons
A season and a half or two.
to be consistent.
Not even a half a season.
Hey, this our playoff edition episode for the first round.
Like I said,
We got more coming to y'all. First round's over. From Tout,
They said they PTSD.
Day on One Night, Diesel D, Sweats, y'all heard our Sets Entertainment Podcast.
Yes, sir.
And we out, baby.